Greetings, Cosmos, and welcome back to Metroid Fusion. Gonna set my timer and think about palm treants. So, what was I doing? Right, I have been assigned to destroy the nightmare. Oh gosh, that thing's gonna destroy me, isn't it? You know, thinking about it, the plasma beam is the first time I started feeling powerful when I first played through Metroid Fusion. Just the fact that the beam shot through enemies, also the sheer amount of damage that it does, made me feel so powerful. Like, it helps that I kept fighting easy. Right! That's why my intuition told me to come back here. Behold, this place has been wrecked! Oh. Look at what's happened to this place. And now I got power bombs. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, right. The plasma beam made me feel so powerful. Like, up until I got the plasma beam, I had always just cowered in terror at everything, and then the plasma beam made me feel so strong. And then, of course, the next boss. Another thing that contributes to that is the fact that I'm fighting earlier enemies that were a bit harder to kill than the plasma beam. Like, the plasma beam just lets me pierce right through them. So, I occasionally mention the aspect of Metroid games where going back to an earlier area is a chance to see how far you've come. And the plasma beam for Metroid Fusion was definitely that moment for me. And then I get into here. Oh, goodness. This section has a fascinating property of the X-parasites. Okay. You see that aquatic space pirate up there? It's aquatic because it got an extra X-parasite added to it. And I think that's just the coolest little gimmick. And wish more enemies had a gimmick like that. Well, from a design standpoint. As a player, the concept of that terrifies me. That underwater door that I missed earlier, I'll be returning to it later. But for now I'm going this way. Oh, hey! Check out where I am on the map. There's that busted down door. I feel like the power bomb is a little too powerful when it comes to hunting down items. Like, from a design standpoint, anyway. As a player, I love being able to just see where items are and go get them. Alright. I'll get the item here on my way back. Oh, I thought I was going to the save room for some reason. A recharge room is amazing, though. Oh hey, look at that. Another power bomb tank. Alright, so what's up here? Okay, the save room. Saving. I am vaguely saddened that there is no secret to be had here. But oh well. there are enemies to them. Now, the Nightmare, as far as I can remember, was the boss that gave me the most trouble. Well, no, the second most trouble. The second to last boss gave me the most trouble. Oh goodness, this place. So the first time through, I fell for the trap here. My entire first playthrough, I fell for that trap and never got that energy tank. Anyway, this boss was the boss that taught me that charge beams could still harm bosses that were immune to uncharged weapons. And led to me playing in an extremely inefficient manner a lot. Ow. Alright, so the boss is manipulating gravity, right? Ugh. So look at the missiles. That is both amazing and also gave me a whole heck of a lot of trouble the first time I played this. Anyway, this boss has a nightmare face. Ah. Wow, this boss does a ton of damage when it hits you. Huh, I remember the hitbox for the face being a lot harder to tag. Oh no, I am in a bad position. Yeah, see, this is the problem I have. Alright, where is it? Where's it going? Ah! Get away from me! Your touch, it hurts. Okay. Yeah, once you get the hang of what to do with this boss, it's pretty easy, but I kept trying to, hey, where'd all those X-parasites? I need your help. Give it to me. Anyway, the first time I fought the boss, I didn't realize that you could or should use the charge beam to, hit the gravity generator. And so I had to wait for the gravity generator to get dangerously close in order to pile missiles into it. Oh, yeah, guess what power it gives you? As a commenter pointed out, 7 days ago, from the perspective of those watching this Let's Play, if you're watching it as soon as it comes out, it's really cool that the bosses are themed around the power-up they give you. That's just one of those things that I love when a game does. Oh yeah, so, this. So, before, water would prevent you from achieving speed boost status, like in other Metroid games. Oh. On one hand, I would like to save. And know that what I am doing right now without saving is a terrible idea. Anyway, this chamber. Oh, I didn't go fast enough. As you might guess, that is the case there. Huh. Was that pirate firing some kind of missile thing instead of laser? Yeah, the space pirates are less of a joke this time. I don't think we're ever, given an explicit explanation of why they're here. But I think we can guess, especially given some revelations later on, that they are being studied by the space lab. So, the question now is, How do I reach familiar territory? Okay, yeah. So what you're meant to do here is get a running start and then jump, and I keep failing to jump. And if I gave myself more room to get that running start, jump! Nice. Oh, good. You know, I did say that I wish more enemies had that gimmick, and here I'm running into more enemies with that gimmick that the space pirates have. And I just think it's a really cool gimmick. So, I don't play Magic the Gathering anymore, but I pay attention to it from time to time. And a recent or perhaps upcoming set has a gimmick where you can play creatures for an alternate cost, sometimes cheaper, sometimes more expensive. And, come on, Drain. And then use stack them on top of or below a creature you already have in play, and combine all their abilities, and then you have the stats, the one that is on top. And something about the extra... Oh, the thing that made me think of this was if the creature you're trying to stack onto or under is destroyed before the... They call that mechanic mutate for obvious reasons. If the creature you're trying to stack onto is killed before the spell goes off and you mutate the creature, the new creature that would be added onto the existing creature gets played as its own creature. As though you had played it for the cost of playing it from your hand. The reason I bring this up is because the X-Parasites look like they do a bit of that. Like, that one was trying to come in and turn that fish into a bigger armored fish, but failed because I killed the bigger armored fish. So it just became its own X-Parasite. Now, earlier I went over in this direction somewhere, to the right and up from where I am, and discovered that I could get into or out of this area using dash panels. You know what I mean. Those panels that you break with a speed booster. Oh, you go down. Missile tank! Again, not the most exciting of power-ups, but look at that. Yeah, that X-Parasite was trying to merge with an existing one, and instead became its own thing when I killed the existing creature. And that made me think of the new Magic the Gathering set. These, I think I saw them in Super Metroid. I keep acting like everything here has to be a reference to a previous game, but it really doesn't. I mean, Biologic Space Labs is probably studying things from all over the universe, and oh, I see. I was trying to get through without activating the red doors, but it's mandatory to activate them. What's not mandatory is the next power. Spoilers. I'm going to, for the first time, attempt to get through without picking up the next power. Oh, look. They go up there to let you know that you can, in fact, go up there. You just need missiles. Also, how do you get up further? Take this. For some reason I feel like there should be something up in that direction. I love when games make you work to get the plot. Like when a game spends a ton of time just sitting you down and telling you what the plot is, I have trouble caring. But when games hide the plot, oh yeah, forget that noise. When games hide, like maybe they didn't have to hide the whole plot from you, but hide bits about the world and make you work for them. I love that. Like in Metroid Prime, where you have to actively scan things to learn about them. You can get the entire plot without that. And that's perfectly fine, but you can learn so much more about the world by scanning things, and I just love that. How do I descend? Aha! Or like Dark Souls, where I don't fully understand the plot. But, oh, hey, here's this airtight room, deep underwater. But, anyway, they feed you bits of stuff about what's going on in the plot through item descriptions, or what went on before, history and such. And I love that. Huh, this looks suspicious. And so it is. I didn't quite get this when I first played, but you need to kill a gold crab. Or maybe two, I don't know. And they're immune to power bombs. Oh, there's a cow. For some reason, right, it's the purple crab that has a ton of health. Oh, good job, me. Oh, nice! An energy tank. I love it. So, yeah. I'm going to go far beyond what I hypothetically should. Give me all those X-Terrasites. Or fine, don't. I go beyond my normal recording time to try and accomplish that thing where I skip a power-up. And then I'm going to see how far I can get without it. Because I think the only thing that you actually need that power-up for... Oh, first off, I am going to save. I think the only thing that the power-up was required for is getting out of here. And, optional expansions. Two of which I already looked at but did not acquire because I'm not good enough to get them without that power-up. But darn it, I want to do the thing, which requires knowledge of Shine Sparking. Which, again, I'm not sure if this game ever teaches you on its own. I had to learn about it by reading about it, but maybe, So, at the start, before you start the game, you can watch some automated stuff, and Metroid has a history of using those automated things to teach you things, like the Crystal Flash from Super Metroid. These things, they're great. Watch. They hide when you're using the power bomb and resist the power bomb. That is amazing. So, those spiky head ends. Oh hey, there's another saber here. I'm gonna grab it. Alright. Now, I believe I want to go up above. Oh, what? I need to get above that somehow. Yeah, it's kind of surprising to me how rarely you need the ice missiles for stuff. Hey, look at that! Oh, hey. But anyway, up above is a place I've been before and couldn't get a power-up at yet. Alright, so... I think what I want is just beyond here. Okay, so... Yeah, okay, I need to go down below via speed boosting. Oh, hey, these things die real quick with ice missiles. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just run this way, firing my lasers. Yeah, now I can go this way. Now the question is, where do I boost upward? Right here. Right where there's a hole in the ceiling. Oh, yes, because we unlocked level 4 doors, we have unlocked access to a new data room. Just as the ship that Samus has named Adam. The ship that Adam has named Samus, that Samus has named Adam, told us. Okay, now I ducked too soon, but I can do this. Oh, this wasn't the place. Okay, so the question is, then, where is the place? Gosh, I don't know. I looked at it from above earlier. Okay, so what if I go down from here? Is it possible to go down from here? Did I get locked in? I think I got locked in. No, I'm kidding, I didn't get locked in. I just need to get better. I mean, I can shine spot my way out of this. Like so. Right! I'm locked. Clever! Clever. However, what they did not account for was the fact that I saved outside of this area, and now I'm thinking that I want to go above this second save room to the left. Like, you see that there's a save room to the left of me now, and then there's a second one, and I want to go up above that, I think. I want to go there. Unless what I want is up here. I mean, I am hypothetically able to reach boosting speed from here, right? Right? Alright. Here is why I have trouble with it. Wait a second. Okay, so going normally, I have just enough room to reach boosting speed before reaching here, so I should have several steps of boosting speed. Because I think if I do this right, I can jump through that enemy that is... Oh, really? that is otherwise invincible. And I think that is the key to doing what I'm trying to do. Yeah! Oh, nice. Huh. So I can get to this weird place, but there's no reason to? Yeah, as you can tell, I don't have this thing memorized in the least, beyond the vague knowledge that it exists. Now see, the problem with trying to deal with these now, and that's a deliberate problem, is that in order for you to be able to hit them with your ice missiles, they have to be blocking the path. And you cannot escape this area right now without this entity blocking the path. But since I know I can speed boost down below now, and I know that these enemies are vulnerable to jumping while you're speed boosting, I will go down below. Yeah. Alright, speed boosting. Ah. Alright. Oh, didn't hit the down button in time. Yeah, I'm not exactly the best at this. Good job, man. I'll make it work. Just you watch. Alright, so now I need to duck, and then jump. No! So close, yet so far. Alright. There. Okay. And now I will, head in this direction. Yeah. Huh, interesting. Does Samus have trouble gripping things when the power bomb is going off? This thing might be more complicated than I remember than I think it was. My memories of it are terrible, and are mainly it exists and you can access it by doing the Shine Spark. Woo! But now I'm wondering how complicated it is. Like, I remember in Metroid Zero Mission, in order to get 100% completion, you had to do some ridiculous Shine Spark stuff. Like, there were some one-panel-wide slopes that you had to use to reset your Shine Spark on by Shine Sparking into them and then ducking as soon as you hit them so that you could continue ascending in order to eventually dash your way into something. Oh no. Oh no, I am locked out. Oh, I see. So, part of it is this complicated thing, where you need to Shine Spark your way up to here, and then dash onto this slope. Okay. Can I do this? I think this might actually be beyond my capacity. Alright. Is there enough room in this here chamber to... No. Deliberately so. Okay. So, my apologies, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do the thing. I don't think I have the skills for it. Because, yeah, if this chamber doesn't have room, that means I have to come charging into here from way down below. Okay, from this side, maybe? Okay, so, the question is... Oh no. Okay, I think falling down resets your momentum. Really? Okay, falling down resets your momentum, so... Really? Okay. Because I want to get up to that red door up there, which was closed to me before. Yeah. Alright. Alright. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save and exit at the nearby save room. And then next time I'll try to do the thing, after doing some research on where I meant to do the thing. Because this is definitely more difficult, or definitely as difficult as I remembered thinking it was, and more difficult than I was intuiting it was. So join me next time. Yes.